Hey, y'all. We're going to get us a reading for the sign of Capricorn. Wait a minute. For the sign of Capricorn, as you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So, I'm going to cut the deck and we're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Capricorn. Now, Capricorn, bottom of the deck, we got insecure. So, it seems like I'm hearing that you might be agitating somebody, right? However it is that a person feels about you or the type of energy that they are directing towards you has a lot to do with their own insecurities, you know? And it's seeming like that's something that they need to take up with, you know what I mean, source, goddammit. They need to pray about it or something like that. I really don't feel like that has anything to do with you. Or you may be this person who's in this insecure energy. Still the same advice, baby, pray on it or something, you know? Because first card out, we got fulfilling a fantasy. See, somebody thought that they were going to get their dreams met. They were going to be able to fulfill a fantasy, a kink. I'm not sure exactly what that's about. Yeah, you have the police energy here. So someone may have tried to fulfill a fantasy of having some type of authority or something like that, which may be the truth of a situation. Okay. Give us some more. Give us some more. What? I forgot not to ask nothing. Okay. You have betrayal and divorce. So somebody may have actually betrayed another individual or whatever energy it is. You know what I mean? With them trying to fulfill this fantasy, it seems as if you view them as not being able to be trusted now. You know, you feel like this person is a traitor. And with this divorce energy, you're deciding to separate yourself from them. And with this expecting a new beginning, baby, you more than willing to start over. Yup. Somebody may be trying to give you fake apologies and shit like that right now. And again, it's given that you don't want to hear it. Yup. Look, destroyed. With whatever fantasy somebody thought that they was fulfilling, baby, that whole fantasy has been destroyed with the truth, with this police energy. You got bad choices in the reverse, see? So it's given for this situation to be destroyed or broken down the way it was actually a good choice on your behalf because, again, this person was very deceitful. Look, and they can't run away from the fact, you know, of who they actually were. They can't run away from the fact that they actually betrayed you. You can't run away from the facts of the situation. And again, you're deciding to divorce this person, break this contract. If it ain't no actual marriage, you know what I mean? Either way it go, you view this person as being a hater. You know, somebody who feels a certain type of way about your accomplishment, feels a certain type of way about the different things that you are able to do. And again, you expecting a brand new beginning without this fucking hater. See, because this hater was expecting a new beginning with you. But it seems like you're using your emotional intelligence dealing with this situation and this individual and you opting out. Again, feeling insecure. Got the hater feeling insecure. What's going on with this destroyed energy? Setting the record straight. So you narrowing something down about who destroyed what, who fucked what up, why something got shattered. And you finding the truth of a situation, which is letting you know that, again, you're making a good choice. Right. Look, you got envy and Carter. So somebody was envious. Yup. Being jealous. When you narrow it down, you hitting it right on the head. Somebody was jealous. They was envious. And they can't get away from the fact that they betrayed somebody. They done got caught being a hater. Give me more on this hater. Trash, a trash ass hater at that. Ain't that a bitch? It ain't bad enough you can't be a hater, you know what I mean? But damn. Yeah, it seemed like, again, you trashing this hater is you using your emotional intelligence because somebody ain't gonna do nothing but stagnate you. And that's the truth of a situation. You can't even put on the show. You can't even fake it. No, nothing like that. You simply not fucking with an individual for real. And something about to hit the fan when it came to some secrets. So about to hit the fan when it comes to some secrets. Okay, shit. I didn't know all those were going to come out. Okay. But we got tired of the drama, anger management, and caution. So somebody is tired of the drama. That's why they trying to narrow it down and setting the record straight. You know, trying to, again, hone in on bullseye something. Find the point of a situation. Find the root of a situation. Because, again, they tired of the bullshit. You know. And in all actuality, again, somebody was jealous of another person and trying to hold their composure with this anger management energy. Knowing that they got caught cheating. Right, trying to be careful about throwing shit away or getting rid of shit, tossing shit out. What is this about? Right, somebody needed to check themselves. Because they can't even put on a show. You can't put on a show. Look, fake friends. Right, you know that somebody is a hater. Again, they fake as fuck. And they need to check their motherfucking self. Because they... What's going on with this tired of the drama? You got a love story once upon a time. Get in the room so somebody thought that sneaking and creeping was a fucking love story. Okay, bitch. Yeah. So with this fulfilling a fantasy, somebody got just tired of this love story is what it is. It seemed like it was full of drama. Somebody had to constantly keep on trying to manage their anger in this situation. And it's something with them creeping and getting a room with somebody and trying to be careful. You may have had to check yourself when it came to some type of fake friends or something like that. Right, sex shop energy in the reverse. Somebody was trying to be careful not to expose the fact that they was actually having sex with somebody. What's going on with this sex shop in the reverse? And check yourself. Somebody might need to get some type of STD screenings or something like that too, because the bitch is nasty. Check yourself when it comes to this pregnancy energy. So it's something about, you know, with this fake friend, whoever it is that you have an inkling about or feel, again, yeah, you on to something. Because when it comes to this fake friend shit, somebody held something together real good. You know what I mean? And you got a fake apology when it comes to this love story energy. Yeah, somebody want to give a fake apology for this get in the room, this sneaking and creeping. Yeah. But somebody is still toxic. They real toxic. And they still cheating. They just being careful about the way that they're cheating. Knowing they fucked up. Yeah. Give me more with this. You guys don't want to hear it. So somebody don't want to hear that another person is not willing to have sex with them. And copycat. This copycat. That was trying to hold things together. Look, a bugaboo that's overdoing it now. Now somebody's stressing the motherfucker out. Completely out. Again, with this fake apology, fake apologizing shit. Like somebody, it's like they want to be cool again. They trying to get back on somebody's good side again. Somebody may have even usually bait somebody in with sex or something like that. And it's given that they're not able to do that. Yeah. Look, situation about to explode. This fake apology shit hitting the fan because somebody toxic. I hate nothing about you and game over. See, somebody toxic. They want to get that fake apology, come with this shit, talking about they hate nothing about you, and it seems like you don't want to hear that shit. Again, game over for this motherfucking copycat. Right, that somebody was in a private relationship with, or you was in a private relationship with, however. And this copycat trying to burn the evidence or something like that about somebody being a bugaboo, them being a bugaboo. Yeah. Somebody ain't trying to face reality, though. They don't want to hear that this game is over. But with this burning evidence, it's even giving me like somebody trying to delete some type of messages or something like that, too, when it comes to this bugaboo and this sexual protection, trying to make it seem like they didn't have no contact with this person or something like that. And they did. They did. Situation about to explode when it comes to this promiscuous energy. Right, because they being kicked to the curb. This promiscuous energy want to come around talking about they hate nothing about you. But again, get the fuck out of here. They're getting kicked to the curb in this game over. You ain't trying to hear none of that. What's going on with this game over energy? Outdated. The shit is old. It's being discarded. And again, with the burning evidence, getting rid of the evidence that this person even had any connection. Because again, this shit was a total drama. And look, somebody protecting themselves sexually from this other person. Yup. Because another person want to compete. This person they was in a private relationship with want to compete because they investigating something. It's something with some type of depression or something. This flipped out. It's keeping you a secret. Look, and already knowing the tea. Okay, so whatever the fuck going on, you know, Capricorn. Seemed like it's a hoe that got kicked to the curb. Got discarded. It was a illusion with making them think that they was going to be able to compete with another individual for a position when there was no room for them. All right, so that was your read. Capricorn.